Okay, so back from where we left. A tag of awkward silence and false hope. A wedding, funeral, family asterisk. Some careless article by some careless asshole on how society is full on scale collapse because the government won't pay for your pointless, stupid, unlivable life. You say no. If you say so, you say you won't suck of this sad and stupid future. You say you won't take another job just like the one you just lost. You won't buy the next new cell phone, and you won't keep meeting up with the same old people who all do the same old things. You say you won't do it. You swear to God you won't do it. So go on, say it. Say it to yourself. Get drunk and say it to your friend. Say it to someone you wish cared about you and actually believe that it makes you look romantic instead of ridiculous. Say it on Twitter or Tumblr until it's all that anybody believes about who you are. Say it like the world won't go on without you. Or that you have anything to lose but yourself. Say for the sake of never doing anything until the day comes when everything you said so much about losing is actually lost. The day that everything you said would happen actually happens, and the only choice left is either something worse than grinding years of living through it without the heart for everything, or nothing at all. When there's nothing left to say, what would you say instead? You know what? Fuck this. I'm fine. I'm going to work. Enough of this bullshit. I'm just going to be different. I'm just going to be fine being myself, and it's going to be fine. I can find my own way to being somebody better. All the stuff gone, all I have to do now is do something good, just a day at a time. Someday, this whole part of my life will just be a tiny memory. Do we get to work? The department, yes. Do you want to save game? Yes. Oh well. Let's go to the street. Let's see what this guy has to say. You got a smoke butt? No, I don't smoke. Pal, the fucking sun is shining. The fucking birds are singing. And you got a look on your face like the fucking world is falling apart. Right, sure. Nah. Not even a blowjob and a few $1,000,000 wouldn't face, huh? Fucking jerk. There's a difference between the white guy in colored shirts who actually gets offered that and the ones who don't. Whatever. If you don't got fucking smoke, just fuck off. You know what? I give you money every fucking day and you don't even know who the fuck I am. What the fuck is wrong with you? Fuck off. You fuck off. I feel bad for homeless people, but I also fucking hate them. And I guess now you hate them. Coffee and fruit? Thanks. Have a great day. You must think I'm ridiculous. What kind of person needs to buy simple shit like this off a cart every day? Yeah, I'm gonna take the bus to work. Oh my god, it's crowd of people. Most of them are the RPG Maker stuff. And some of them are not even Korean, some of them are actors for it. Too many people. Get away, grandma. A reindeer man. Fuck you. There's a newspaper on the seat, which is itself on top of an undefinable white state. Sit down. Yeah. I don't want to know what that was, okay? What's wrong? I texted you last night. I'm sorry. I didn't get it. Were you alright? You didn't have to go to hospital, did you? No. You know what? Never mind. I didn't get your message. I didn't even get home until 10. And then I passed out. Fine. You know what? I thought we agreed that that whole thing was just stupid. That it was just whatever. It's 9:30 in the morning. Isn't this really the time for the place that you want to talk about this? No. No, you're right. I'm stupid. I'm so stupid and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The Stories That We Love by Even Winter. I don't believe for a second that you ever cared about me at all. People look at you and me and think we're the same. They don't even know how right they are. They don't know how much we both wish we could actually be in love. They don't know how we grew up and thought our lives would be real. That we would get married and talk retirement and read in bed while footsteps crept down our highways. They don't know how disgusting we feel when we're together, rubbing all over each other while you regret it, and I'm trying to think of somebody else. They, this is awful. While you regret being with me, and I'm trying to think that you're someone else. Come on, that's horrible. They don't know how regularly it starts, all indifferent and tiresome. They don't know how stupid we feel when the night wears off and the sun comes up and we're just lying there, burning off whatever residual intimacy is still hanging in the air as a way of trying to make it all less awkward. Shitty kisses and dragging blankets, twisted into each other like sinking life jackets, literally hugging regret. I'm so sorry. They probably think we talk it out. They imagine some type of light crystallize between us, and that we start to believe in something beautiful within ourselves because it has to exist if somebody else can see it. And they do that because we love this story. We love that story more than anything, don't we? The idea that we can transcend our ugliness through sheer force of honesty. That we can magically transform into writhing pale fat, desperate bodies, the power to fuck and suck the complete bullshit out of each other. Okay, this is okay. That was the expression that I was not expecting to read. with the power to fuck and suck the complete bullshit out of each other. Okay, because that will be the thing that sets us free from wanting someone that we actually want. Because that will be the thing that will make all of the mistakes we made just a part of something that was meant to be. Because we are so horrific that what we really want is for someone not to love us, not to need us, but to forgive us for being so wretched. They really think that, and why not? After all, it's the only way that everybody might actually have a chance. Except they don't, and I don't, and you don't, and we don't. So stop looking at me like you don't know what this means. It's my fault, not your fault. Come on, man. They're renovating the boardroom. We hear the power tools blare all day long. Let's talk to... I don't know who to talk to. Let's talk to Tori. For now. Hey, what's going on? Hey, not so much. Is this your last day or are we coming in for the last handoff meeting next week? No, I can't. Me and Daniel are going on our engagement trip tomorrow. And then I start a new job as soon as I get back. That's bad. We're really a team on that. I know the client liked to see us together. They understand. It's just a job, yeah. They'll forget about us before you know it. Damn, Tori, you sound more like me every day. After all this time together, that's not what I meant, not what I wanted. I know it isn't. I didn't see you out last night. We should get a drink after work. I mean, we should all go. I don't think that's a good idea. Anyways, you're a really talented guy, so good luck, even. Yeah, you too. The way people walk away from you. By even winter. Because everything is by fucking even winter. Like, doesn't even matter that winter is coming. In Game of Thrones when they said winter is coming, they didn't refer to winter like the scene, they were referring to even winter. I'm just trying to be funny and it's not really working out, I know. My bad. If love exists in the ability to make another person happy, how can someone who can't make anybody happy ever really be in love? How do you tell someone who asks why you never do anything that the reason is that you can feel your bones grinding together when you walk? How do you tell someone who asks why you're so tired that you can't sleep without pain? How do you tell someone who only smiles at you when you make them laugh that there is so much more you want to say? How can you look at the phones on her desk of someone giving her everything she wants and not be thankful that somebody can? How sick have you become that you don't even realize that everything is about you? If love exists in the ability to make another person happy, how can someone who can't make anybody happy ever really be happy in love? Fuck my language. If love exists in the ability to make other person happy, how can someone who can't make anybody happy really be in love? How? Yeah? Hey, Alyssa. Okay, this was the thing. In the free version, this girl that took Natasha's place, if I remember correctly, was a white girl that was kind of dumb. Now it's a black girl. Hey, listen, I gotta talk to Russell today. Is he on the offensive 5? Probably. I don't know. Okay, so they kind of skipped the same thing. After they made Russell the general manager, he fired Natasha because he said she couldn't speak English. At which point, of course, he simply replaced her with somebody who refused to. So, you fire someone that can't speak English, but does all your fucking job, and you replace her with someone that refuses to speak English. The rest of us would complain, probably. Except she isn't even really supposed to help all of us the way that Natasha did anyways. She's strictly supposed to be Russell's executive assistant. And of course, you can see where all this is headed. They're banging each night. We figured they were already at least made out. The only job she's actually doing here is telling him everything that she thinks we're saying about him. Now that we aren't saying it, so she's a spy. Even you gotta help me. I can't keep up anymore. Slow down, man. What happened? I went to them and I asked them why they basically handed Russell my promotion. And you know what they said? Whatever they said is bullshit. They put Russell in because he's an evil, buck-passing little shithead. Perfect for the first ever layer of middle management. Don't sweat it. I'll tell you what they told me. They said I need to step it up. So I've been here until 9 every night, stepping it up, but it's impossible. And now Tori is leaving? Who do you think is gonna end up with all her work? Me. Troy, stop. Are you even listening to what I'm saying? There's nothing you can do. Doesn't matter. I'm not as stupid as you think even. You think that I don't know what you're saying? Of course I do, but it's easy for you. Okay, this voice acting thing is not really my thing. It's easy for you. You got the luxury of being right. You aren't paying even more for the divorce lawyers than you are in child support. Doesn't mean it's not a waste of your time, man. God damn it. All I'm saying is that you can't expect that promotion now. You can't expect that promotion now that Russell is in there. I mean, it's done. He's got it. And it's not like they've been around to see how fucked up he is. So I wouldn't count on him losing it. Promotion? Who the heck is talking about promotion? They're gonna fire me. That's why you gotta help with some of this stuff. I'm begging you. They're not gonna fire you, man. You're the most experienced person here. They need. I don't know what you want me to say, man. But you can't live like this. Fine, don't help me. You just wait 10 years, see if the work career even means anything to you, or if you find yourself dusting off the resume every 6 months because everybody who wants to hire some 23 years old. I didn't say I wouldn't help you. Some 23 years old who can pump out 1,000,000 miles of dog shit an hour because they don't even know it's shit. And the client doesn't care because they've never seen anything but shit. Well, it's not all bad. At least you don't have the huge commute anymore or payment on the house out there. Yeah, that wasn't helpful. I miss that house every day of my life. I miss my wife. I miss my kids. I miss everything. I miss everything about all of it. I don't want to talk about this. Please, excuse me. Your free trial is about to end, by even winter. You do realize that kind of life which only happened to other people for most of your existence is coming for you too, right? Sure, it all makes sense now. It's just a graph on a page, just a short-term contract instead of a full-time job. Just a little leaning into what you are otherwise told is very healthy time and fun from a person who got paid to tell you that. But someone is going to fire you for the last time. Not because you did anything wrong, not because you run off to open some goddamn cupcake store. That's funny. And not even because they actually can't afford to keep you. It will simply be because your life got too complex and expensive for what it was actually worth to anyone but you. If you don't become either rich or in charge of a bunch of people by the time you're 40, you might as well blow your fucking brains off for all the world will think of you. Even at 35, you'll be better still. You'll be better still be sexy if you don't even know how all this will come together by the time you're 30. You're already so far behind somebody who does that I can see how someone who doesn't would ever catch up. And then, for the sake of our collective sanity, you will be erased. Because nobody can give a fuck about you if you don't exist to give a fuck about. I mean, look at you. You're old. You're bringing down our Friday spirit. You can't drink all night, you aren't fun to look at, and you can't help anybody get ahead with anything. You're upsetting all the 20-something who don't get paid. Don't you think the least we can do is provide them with a workplace that resembles a television show? And no offense, but if you have kids who don't get to go to daycare because you didn't marry rich, nobody wants to know about it. If you have some diseases that is eating you alive because you have no medical coverage, it's better for everybody if you don't say so. If you don't think you can be cheerful or at least be quiet, be quiet, I hope you know how much we all resent you being here. Because this is not a place that has anything to do with anything but celebration. Celebrating success, driving forward growth, powering ahead through innovation and smashing through it with remorseless joy de vivre. Okay. Who would seriously consider even being here anyway? And maybe, just maybe, you used to understand it. Back when you were in some sort of loser cocoon. Still all bright with your maybes and Sundays. But all you do now is remind everyone that nothing lasts forever. And who wants to think about that? Okay. Let's talk to Russell. Anyone here? Can I rob this? No, I can't rob this. Okay, Russell. Don't be an asshole. I told you to come back later, bro. I got shit to do. Alright, but we gotta talk about like multiple projects. Did your email go down again? You gotta get that fixed right away, man. Nobody knows why you aren't writing them back. Don't tell me what to do, bro. What? You thought I was too small time for you to hook me up with your brother? I don't think I don't remember it. And I bet you feel super now, huh? Guess I'm too small time to be your fucking boss. You ever think maybe I didn't tell him about you and that you ever think maybe I did tell him about you and that he is the one who thought you were too small time? Yeah, right. I'm fucking watching you, dickhead. You need to step it up out there or you're going down. Excuse me? Shit. I'm doing you a favor just keeping you on. Are you now? You think I can't get somebody for 2/3 of your salary? Use half of that to save the company a little money and then tag the other half onto my salary for being such a good manager? That's business, pal. How do you figure out any of that money is even going to exist in the first place without us doing the actual work? Is that business too? Shit, who cares? By the time we sell this shit, we're moving on anyways. Doesn't matter who's satisfied or not. With some top sales guy like me, we'll just keep rolling. That's your big plan? Sure. What the fuck is the satisfaction anyway? Not like anything we do actually does anything but help a bunch of retards piss on and play politics with each other. Yeah, but nothing, bro. You wanna have it both ways? You wanna shit all over what we do here, but still think of yourself as some kind of hero? But it ain't like that. If this shit is fucked up, then you're fucked up. And you're fucked up. Makes no sense? But go on, so what? That makes me lucky to have a part in all this. Even with Natasha gone? With Troy losing his mind? With Jackie half dead half the time? Yeah, Jackie's supposed to be the boss, but the boss, that bird does nothing. And Troy getting pooched? Pooch? You think your motherfuckers are getting pooched on my motherfucking watch? Please, Troy's leaving because of you, you fat fuck. And wait a minute. Good thing they invented the pause button. What? I mean, I'm not gonna cross you off over it because she's definitely a piece of ass. As I know where you're coming from. So I know where you're coming from, but shit. What are you thinking, bro? Not exactly in your league. What are you freaking out about, man? It's not a huge thing. And everybody knows. I mean, anybody can tell. I gotta go. What? I quit. I gotta go. I quit. Over some chick who's leaving? Damn, bro. You really need to get laid. No, anyways, thanks for all of your hard work and shit. What are you gonna do now? Shit. I know. You should work for your brother, dude. You know what, Russell? You're really fucked up. You're really, really fucked up. I'm fucked up, motherfucker. I got a girl. I go to the gym. I have a business plan. I do cool shit on the weekends while you're killing yourself for some job that you just quit over nothing. I'm fucking living life while you're wasting yours wishing it was something else. How the fuck am I fucked up? You're just a pussy. Get the fuck out of here. How does it feel to be completely worthless? To know that everything you've ever worked on is completely stupid and that all you've ever done is hurt people. Stop talking to me because you want things from them, even though you're disgusting and completely kidding yourself if you think any respectable person would have anything to do with you. I told you, stop talking to me. And then, even when you find people who don't think you're disgusting, you're just a liar. Right? You're too weak to take responsibilities for any of it. You'd rather just lay in bed, unemployed, with no friends, lying to your family about how everything is alright, just wailing yourself off into a corner until everyone forgets about you. Then, maybe, you figure you'll get the courage to end all of this nonsense. Admit to yourself that you're done. And please, make no mistakes about it. You are done. You missed your shot. Everything has moved on without you. You could have studied in school and actually done something meaningful with your life. But no, always too fucking lazy, always another video game to go out and buy. No self-control, no self-respect, no nothing. Always another reason, always something else. You are a bad person. And you don't deserve to live. You know this. That's why you're all in all this pain. You're all in this pain. I can't change that, no. But you can stop it. Time passes. So we fucked shit up when we got angry, and there's nothing left in our room. In here, go to the roof of the building and jump off. Go to the roof of the building and jump off. This is all the game will tell us to do now. Go to the roof of the building and jump off. You know, this will be the final episode. I'm not gonna do stop here. Go to the roof of the building and jump off. Go to the roof of the building and jump off. Go to the roof of the building and jump off. Why don't you go to the roof of the building and jump off, please? Man, I can't even take a shit when I was thinking to go to the roof and jump off. No. So instead of doing something else, you're just gonna go to the roof. There's two options. This is what I liked about this game. There are like two options, and both of them are yes. Go to the roof of the building and jump off. Well, of course I'm gonna do that. Take a letter to the roof. No, I guess this thing progresses itself. I've never felt a wind like this before. It makes me feel completely outside of my body. There's a part of me that doesn't want to do this, but I've never heard it so softly. I guess all I really want to say is everyone is yeah, you know? Because it all just goes on, doesn't it? If I did today, if I did tomorrow, if I wait another 10 years of going through the same motion, with nothing going on except for things getting worse, what would the difference even be? Your family dies, the world falls apart, the rich get richer, the ugly stay ugly. It all gets faster and harder until we can't remember what we used to be. And so what if it does? So what if we do? If never going to get what I want, if I'm never going to get what I want, it's not too late to ever become the person I wanted to be. If it was really ever possible at all, and I'm not a person who has courage, I might be the biggest opposite of the world in the world. But I can find a moment. Maybe I could have found some better ones. But it doesn't matter now. What does it mean to be an impossible person? To be someone who could never ever be happy. How could it mean anything? There are things we will never make sense of, no matter how hard we try. Boink. Please don't just... Okay, so we're close to it. I try to think of how things could have been different. I feel like so many things come to mind that I can't even think of anything. I just picture myself being happy, laughing, being somebody else. But I can't actually imagine why it would have happened like that. I feel like I should have said something here. Something profound or interesting. Some type of summation of my life or something I've learned. But I can't. It was all worthless and selfish. And I never loved anyone or anything. All I ever did was want to. I was nothing. Everything I've been and done has been for nothing. And as I turn around to look back, I feel relieved that nobody's there. That there isn't anybody standing there who has no choice but to pretend to care. It feels good. I feel so unbelievable burden come off my shoulders. I feel lighter than I have in years. Like I can finally stop fighting. Like I can fly. And I was right about everything. I was right about everything. This picture is so amazing. I don't want it to end. So here we can see the creators of this wonderful piece of art. This thing that is... This thing is awesome. It's amazing. It's amazing. I don't even know what to say about it. These are all the people that I think helped or played this thing, or I don't know, but the game is amazing. Very special thanks to Bruno Yoff, Amy Cooper, and Jason Payne. Thank you, Willow Neely. So this is an end to this new series of Actual Sunlight. When the game will be on 3D, or when the game will be in 3D, I'll also do a let's play of it again, because this game is so amazing. Thank you for watching.